the one idea I have for improving not only the Liberal Party in this case, which is what I'm focusing on, but the general political climate in this country, is for the Liberal Party to merge with the New Democratic Party. And now, if you think about it in terms of what it gives both parties, right? Yet you start thinking about them separately. The Liberal Party, as it is right now, is a big tent party, is a process party. What you hear from liberals constantly is, any good idea, we'll take it. While that sounds very generous and inspired on some level, it also points to a kind of lack of center. It's almost too open-ended. I mean, it is, in my view, too open-ended, and it relies altogether, for that reason, because it's so open-ended, it relies for that reason on the character of the leader. For the Liberals, what they would get if in the merger is they would suddenly get a direction that was built into the party. That direction would be given by the Social Democrats, by the New Democratic Party, which, if you look at the New Democratic Party now on its own, what you see is a party that has no process ideas altogether, that is in a way self-righteous, that when you go to listen to the way they talk, they use the language of the United Church of Canada, Methodism, the old CCF stuff. That you'd have a leader in front of almost a congregation saying things like shame, shame, shame on the conservatives that they're taxing the poor and giving it to the rich. Shame on the liberals that they waffle. But how do we get the Canadian people to kind of see things from our point of view is not something that the New Democrats know anything about, not that interested in even. So in the merger, the New Democrats get a process party, a party that knows how to implement, how to initiate strategies. It knows because it's a wide tent. It has within it members of Parliament from all walks of Canadian life. So once you get that consensus, you also know that you've in some way addressed the wide tent that is Canada. That the party, the new party now, would be capable of becoming what the Liberals think of themselves already as a natural governing party, which they are not. Which they in their present embodiment, they are not. They are being blown out of the water by a fellow like Stephen Harper, who's studying them up close and in a strange way knows more about them than they know about themselves. So that's the big idea.